Hello and welcome everybody. Back on DL here, and this is finally gonna be another showcase. I am starting to like this format of showcases, so I think I will start to continue these a little bit, but I will try to actually make these a little bit more on time. Because for example, this is live right now. Twins are still live right now, and thankfully these are general pools, so you will always have a chance to acquire these. But actually on time with this one, unlike Evan and Kitab. So hopefully I can continue that trend. But like, I normally would have had a summon showcase for this, but my summon footage was corrupted. So unfortunately, you guys cannot see what it took me to get these units. But TLDR, I sparked these guys. Alright, I had to spend for pity, so I am going to be pretty harsh on the criticism for these two units. Alright, do bear in mind, $300 is a spark, right? I spent that much money in order to get these two. So, yeah, so on that note, let us begin the showcase, right? So, obviously, gameplay is going on right now, and there is a lot to talk about their kit, about what they do. But when it comes to actually using them, they are actually pretty simple as long as you do have the correct setup. Alright? And well, the team I've used throughout this entire video being Twins, Galeonidas, Galaxy, and Kimono Elisan. At the release of Twins, this is like the fire team, alright? This literally stomps every bit of content, alright? You're watching it right now. I'm really steamrolling through like every form of content available. I haven't tried Legend Zelda yet. That is going to be its own video in the near future. For like future reference, look up Legend Zelda Part 3. All right, look up that on my channel. That will be it. That will be Twins versus Legend Zelda, just for future reference. All right. So to now go over what these units do. All right, it is in short everything. Even though they are a healer, they are absolutely dumb on damage. All right, absolutely broken units. So also according to the gameplay, as you're seeing, I'm doing skills in a specific order. Also because I have Galamars. Galamars will initiate you to initiate skills spam 20, right? So because you start as Ayaha, your skill 2 does a certain thing, right? It will stun, it will restore HP, as well as give them a unique buff. This unique buff can stack up to 3 times, it lasts 30 seconds, it increases wind resistance, and it does grant recovery points. So this is a very good skill. Very good. But then once when I use the S2, I then use the S1, which it does a series of hits. It will fill your Dragon Gauge. It will also remove all afflictions, which is very nice. Always nice to remove all afflictions, and you will swap from Ayaha to Otoha. Alright, now if you use these two in rapid succession, aka you using this as a skill chain, the S2 for Otoha now will now be fully charged. So with Otoha's version of the S2, it will deal damage, inflict burn, inflict scorch rend. It will also restore HP to all teammates, as well as over damage based off of 40% of user strength, and also to top it all off, another unique buff, which will again last 30 seconds, also stack up to 3 times, but this time it will increase the user's affliction success rate by 50%. So just off of 3 skills right there, right? You are getting an HP regen, 2 burst heals, burn and scorch rend, a stun, wind resistance, over damage, and affliction success rate, as well as slight Dragon Gauge. I just list off 9 things off of 3 skills you can use in very, very rapid succession. Absolutely crazy just on those alone. All right, so. And there's even more to their kit. There's even more to go over. Like, if you thought that was crazy, let's talk about it a little bit further, right? So their co-ab, it's not a healing co-ab. It's actually dragon damage, right? The only instance of dragon damage in the game at the moment is tied to a Chainco ability being Alberius, who is Shadow. This is the first instance where dragon damage is actually available to every single unit, depending on the content, obviously, because, like, for example, Master Dominions, you are locked to an element, so that's an exception. But every other content, anyone can have dragon damage, which is absolutely crazy. So people that solely rely on dragon damage, this is going to be nuts for. And also, their chain ability is Flame Combo equals buffed skill time. Whenever you hit a combo count of 10 or higher, the duration of buff skills will be increased by 15%. This is actually a very, very good ability, especially stuff that does rely on hit combos. Especially for this team, being Gallionitis and Galaxy. Already benefit from this immediately. Very, very strong, and also Twins can still benefit from this because they do over damage. They grant 2 unique buffs, HP regen. Everyone benefits from this. Everyone benefits from this. Very strong, very good. And the abilities, there is a lot to digest here, right? There is a lot to digest in the ability. So first of all, they have a unique transformation where they transform into their beast form, no matter what the dragon is. So say for example, you have Mars equipped, you will still transform into the beast form. Just bear that in mind. And a few things will happen as well. User's shapeshift time is extended by 25%. Very nice. Standard attacks lower burn or scorch on resistance by 20% for 30 seconds. You can have both up at the same time, but neither will stack. What this means is you can never like increase it to 40%. It will always reset that 30-second count. So you can, in short, always have burn and scorch rend active, which twins are naturally good at. But because also, once again, I'm using Gallionitis and Galaxy, who is spiraled. Not done yet, but 67, very close to it. You will have constant burn and scorch rend being applied by both of them. So you can literally have dual punishers available at the same time. Twins can do that on their own, but the rest of the team just helps out even further. More things. Users granted a Dragon Strike that deals damage to surrounding enemies and inflicts stun and scorch rend. So in case if you don't know what Dragon Strike is, it's a Force Strike, right? It's a Dragon Force Strike, and this is AoE, right? This is like pretty damn big. You can use it on Volk Wolves, you can use it on Jaldi Spheres, and even when Asura happens, you can do Asura's little orbs too. So that's really good. Really good. Love it. Absolutely love it. In addition, user dragon's skill level will match the level of the adventurer's initial skill displayed at the top of the skill list, meaning just their S1. That's really nothing much to really discuss. It's as simple as it's level 3 when one man spiraled enough, so it's just gonna be level 3 dragon skill. Easy as that. Other things, very quickly, because this is going on for pretty long, just me explaining the kit. When they use their S1, they will increase their resistance to afflictions by 20%. This can stack up to 5 times. Meaning, you want to spam S1 in order to make sure that they are not afflicted at all. This is where Mars can really come in handy with that. This is why I really recommend you do run Mars with twins. And will also to kind of go off of afflictions here. You will have reduced damage by 10% when you don't have any afflictions on. Very nice. So naturally, they will start to tank a little bit more. But also, you'll get a stack of playtime every 9 seconds that pass whenever you're not afflicted with affliction. Playtime increases your strength by 5% and potency of recovery skills by 10%. This can stack up to 3 times. So in short, 15% strength, 30% recovery potency, but everything will be lost upon getting afflicted. So once again, making sure you spam S1 is really going to help out. But also, to just talk about this even further, They have strength amps, which is crazy, right? They have strength amps on an 8-second cooldown, alright? So the S1 and both versions of the S2 will be able to grant a strength amp, and the dragon skill grants a team amp. Absolutely crazy, by the way. That is nuts. So with this now, especially with Galaxy, Summer Mitsuhide, or Summer Alex on your team, at the moment of this video, more Team Amp level 3s could come out. You are able to pretty much keep a Team Amp level 3. Absolutely crazy. Nuts. Broken. Now, as of for builds you could potentially want to use, it's mainly two variants you do want to consider. One with Shapeshift Prep, one without. Because with Shapeshift Prep, you are pretty much able to get up and running really quickly, but some content does not allow that. So I have two builds here, one of which I used throughout this video, another one someone else had created that you can still very easily use. One is built around needing Shapeshift Prep on the entire team, and the other one is of where you can either bring one or content does allow you to come in with a dragon fully prepped already. So both are very good options when running twins. So that's it for their kit, but my overall synopsis. So was this unit worth the spark? Was this unit worth the $300? They're Gala tier. Like, honest to God, this is seriously one of the most broken general pool units that has come out in a long time. Alright? While I was playing with these units, I seriously forgot that I spent $300 on these units. Like, they're so good, so much fun. I seriously forgot about everything. Like, these units are just that good. Alright? I did heavily consider whether or not I wanted to summon for these because of general pool, and they will be added to the Dream Summon. Alright? I'm saying this right now. Whenever I talk about Dream Summons in the future, this is going to be a unit that's going to be, like, top consideration. Like, seriously. Maybe even Lapis, dare I say. This is going to be a top contender for a unit you're going to want to Dream Summon, either paid or free in, like, a year or so. This is going to be a unit you want, alright? They are meant to be mained. Do keep that in mind. It's nothing like an AI healer, but they do want to be mained. But also, I do want to add on, are these units required for content? At the moment, no. Alright? This unit just broke a lot of content and made it this easy, but they're not required. Alright? Absolutely not required. You can still beat Legend Volt in like 3 minutes as is. You can still do Jaw the Bath, Master Jaw the Bath pretty easily. You can still even do Legend Jaw the Bath in like 6 minutes. With a most optimal setup, 7 minutes being a really good run. So they're not required. Absolutely not required, but they make content for Wind at the moment very easy, very flexible, very fun. So that's going to be it for the showcase. I will let you guys decide whether or not you want to summon for these or not, but as always, summon for your favorites. Do bear in mind your currency, whatever limited bans are coming up, whatever collabs are on the horizon, always keep those in mind. Try not to let my opinion force you into summoning. Try not to let that happen, because like I have money, so I can afford to make decisions like this. I know a lot of people don't. So in the end, it's summon for who you want, but this is definitely a meta. So I'll see you all next time. Don't know when that will be. Whenever I get out of my drought. So I'll see you all then.